everybody. Welcome back to Suikoden 3. I'm Katie, and in this episode, we are going to do the Alma Kinan stuff, stuffiness. So yeah, I took a nice nap, let my controller charge all the way, and made a very good, bomb-tacular shrimp fried rice. Oh, so good. And yeah, I love to cook, and that's one thing I like to brag about is my cooking prowess. I have to say I'm a pretty damn good cook. Oh, of course. Let me guess. Yep, it always changes to freaking digital. I don't know why it doesn't save the settings. It's usually only when I charge my controller. That's why it does that. I don't know. It's just dumb. So we're gonna... Oh, wait. Not there. Over here. So we're gonna go and talk to... Yep. This is where our great aunt lives. You should be waiting for us.
I've been wondering. I haven't seen a single man in this village. Why is that? Have they all gone to battle?
This is the village of Alma Kinan. The shaman clan of the Grasslands lives here. We are all women.
This is an all-woman clan? Odd custom, I'd say.
You think so? This is how we lived for a long time.
I'd like to know why.
It's better not to know.
Okay. Do they get casted out? Or are they just there for breeding and then they get killed? Oh god, that would be horrible. I'll have to look into that.
I will be inside. Join me when you are join me when you are done with the tour.
Ow. Why on earth are we here? So we'll go in here.
Please come in, make yourselves at home. After all, you are our guests. We seldom entertain around here. I can see that the village seems like it's rejecting the outside world.
You are quite outspoken.
I'm sorry, I'm used to saying what's on my mind.
You aren't totally wrong. We are very committed to our duties, and sometimes this does require us to withdraw from the outside world.
Interesting.
Then please tell me why we're here, about the destructive force we just encountered, the water rune seal that he just mentioned, and about the flame champion. Yun?
Chris, I am a child of Alma Kinan with an unusual gift that sometimes allows me to see into the future.
You're like a fortune teller?
You can think of it that way if it helps you. There is one vision that has haunted me since my birth. This is the destruction of the true rune and the resurrection of the flame champion.
The destruction of the true rune?
Yes, the power of the 27 true runes which sustain the world. There are people who seek to destroy one of the runes. The man in black whom we just encountered is probably one of them.
What happens if a true rune is destroyed? Why are they so determined? A long time ago, there was a hero in the Grasslands, the Flame Champion, Dude. We, the people of Alma Kinan, joined the battle under his leadership against the Harmonian army. During the second major battle, the Flame Champion, Dude, and his followers, the Firebringer, were surrounded by the Harmonian forces. If you hear like a whirring sound in the background, it's just my exhaust fan because I just got done cooking and I'm sweaty.
Where's the flame champion? Where's Dude?
Damn, if this continues, we're all finished. What's that? The Firebringer, the Harmonian forces, and the Grassland troops were all engulfed in a firestorm and perished. They say the fire burned for 10 days. The only survivor was the Flame Champion himself. He did not speak of it, but the force behind it was the power of the true rune. It must have been a rune power out of control. Dude repented for his horrible deed, which took many lives, both ally and foe. The true rune power out of control? If the true rune was destroyed, Everyone could perish, from the grasslands to Zexen, Holy Harmonia to Dunan, to the south and northern outlands.
That's nonsense. Why do you say that?
Just think about it. What is the purpose of doing this? There's nothing to gain. It sounds like a fantasy to me.
Then you don't believe me.
Zexen Knights don't fight for fantasy. We're bound by loyalty and reason. Sorry, could you leave me alone? Could you leave me alone for a while? I need to think. Sorry, I keep having to move my mic over and stuff so that I'm comfortable. So I think we'll head this way, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Oh, I'm good. It's not like I haven't played this game before. What is it? Were you looking for me? You? Yes, as well as something else. A quiet spot. Why? To talk with you alone. I must be lucky. I found both. So what do you want to talk about? To seduce you. Just kidding. My missus would find me out in a heartbeat. I can't risk it today. Or any other day. Oh, I don't know about that. Don't start, Nash. I'm not comfortable with this. Oh, then why did you suggest the idea in the first place? You seem to have known what was going to happen. To some extent, yes. I was sent by Bishop Sassari of the Holy Harmonia to sneak into the Grasslands. Holy Harmonia! Don't tell me you're a spy from Harmonia. I'm afraid I am. The alleged reason of our current invasion is to eliminate the rest of the Firebringer band. But they think there's someone else pulling the strings, so to speak. It's my job to look into this. A secret mission directly from the bishop. I couldn't refuse. And you think it's the destructive force they just mentioned? I didn't want to believe that, but it does seem fit, doesn't it? On the brink of the ceasefire, Zexen and the Grassland rebounded with a full-scale battle at the same time. The Holy Harmonian army invaded. It all seems unreal to me. It has to be just a complication in the conflict between us and the Grasslands. I only came to the Grasslands to find out about my father, with no other intention whatsoever.
I will tell you about your father. Will you listen to me?
Of course I will.
Chris, your father is still alive.
How do you know?
There lived a hero dude, the Flame Champion, in the Grasslands. He and his band of comrades were called the Firebringer.
Ha 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 ha. Hold on a second. Yeah, I'm just recording right now. Oh, it's okay. Goodbye, my friends. Forgive me for not being able to go with you. I'm sure our paths will cross again. We've always trusted your decisions. We still do.
The Flame Champion had two close comrades, and your father was one of them.
Hold it right there. The Flame Champion lived more than 50 years ago. If Chris's father was his close friend, he must be over... No, that can't be true.
What? Just as the Flame Champion was the bearer of the true fire rune, your father was the bearer of the true water rune. You see, the 27 true runes that exist in this world are thought to be part of a central force which moves the world. The bearers of the runes are said to have...
Excuse me, like it's just 8, so like my throat's a little bit meh.
The bearers of the runes are said to be granted great power and immortality.
Panties. I mean immortality. Sorry, had to do my nap in there.
The seal that hides the power of the rune and its whereabouts is in Alma Kinan.
But how does he keep the true water rune a secret? He would have to bear it inside his body. Blah, 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 blah.
Most likely.
That's why the man told me to follow the Flame Champion.
I told you everything that I know, Chris.
Thanks. Yun, are you?
Pardon me, Chris?
Never mind.
In that case, I will leave you now.
Hold on a second. But yeah, has been bomb-tacular. I'm stuffed. So hot though down here. My armpits are sweaty. I'm too sweaty. Well, at least I'm not Fuchi. I remember when you were little and you had poopy diapers and your dad would be like, "Oh, Fuchi." Like, "Oh, Diego, you're so Fuchi." Love you too. Alright, so I'm back. I was just talking to my kiddo. We were talking about funny things when he was a baby. So, funny things that were sad. Hi, Freddy boy. They said they'd get our accommodations ready now. Everyone wanted to keep talking, but Yun dismissed us for the day. They seemed preoccupied with something else.
What shall we do? Shall we retire for the night? I think I need a little rest. See, Master Fred? Everybody is exhausted. You're the only one who pretends not to be.
I'm not tired at all. My eyes are just, droopy.
Master Fred, we are leaving you behind.
It's like my friend, my bestie, like whenever I'd hang out at his house, he's like, "Oh yeah," he's like laying on the couch and he's just like, "Oh yeah, I'm not that tired." I'm like, "Sure you are." And then like 5 minutes later, he's out like a light and I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna go home now." What was that? I thought I heard something. I wonder if there's a way I can quick save. No, not yet. What's going on here? Getting ready for the ritual. Ritual? What for? Ritual of soul sending. Soul sending. We offer a soul to the spirits in order to receive their blah, blah, blah. We offer a soul to the spirits in order to receive their blessings on the grasslands.
This is the second to last task I must perform, Chris.
Second to last? You're not talking about Yun, are you? Yes, of course. She is a special child. She lives for today. There's a destructive force which aims to destroy the true runes, and people who intend to obtain the grasslands by taking advantage of the present turmoil. We need the blessings of the spirits to block them. Tonight, Yun will offer her soul to the spirits. You must be kidding! How could you sacrifice her life just like that? Do you not make sacrifices for Zexen? No! I mean, yes. I mean, losing one's life in battle is a lot different than killing for some spiritual mumbo-jumbo. How dare you treat something you don't understand with so much disrespect? Is this why you brought us here? To witness this atrocity? Forget it, Chris. Is the lucky rabbit's foot so lucky for the rabbit who lost it? Damn this superstitious garbage.
Chris? Please, can you come with me, Chris?
Yun, remember, the ritual starts soon.
I know. I only wanted a brief moment to speak with Chris before the ritual. I won't be long.
Mind you, she is not from Alma Kinan.
Of course. Chris, please come this way.
I mean, I do agree with Chris's point that they shouldn't sacrifice someone. And it's a full moon. Oh no, craziness is happening at the hospital right now. Well, actually, technically the full moon is going to be this weekend. Oh, it's going to be nuts at work this weekend. Ah. I'm not superstitious in the slightest, but when it comes to the full moon, I mean, we get the craziest shit.
This is such a quiet evening, a perfect setting for the ritual.
Yun, do you know what you're getting into?
Of course I know. After the soul sending ritual, I am going to die.
Yun!
This is my duty. Many people die without finishing or even knowing their duties. I consider myself lucky. No regrets. In Alma Kinan, a girl whose soul is offered will become a spirit. My soul will live forever.
Still.
How compassionate you are. I appreciate your concern more than you know. After all, you hardly know me.
So now, can I ask you, why did you bring me here? Was that one of your duties?
I've had visions of today's events ever since I was little. Maybe that's why you feel like an old friend to me. I've always wanted to meet you. Of course, there was the destructive force to consider, but it wasn't just that.
What do you want me to do?
You do not like expectations placed upon you by other people.
Obviously. I don't blame her. I don't blame Chris one bit. I put all efforts as a Zexan Knight into combat. I only intended to defend my fellow men, the Zexan Knights, and my country. But I found myself hailed as a hero, tormented by unsolicited attention and over-jealousies. Was I born with these qualities? Why do my people love me as a hero? Was this my destiny? That has always bothered me. Maybe it is why I distanced myself from the knights. Maybe I wanted to escape the role of a hero. But I still...
You don't need qualifications to make a difference. Let expectations bring happiness, not burdens. Do whatever you feel is right. Trust your intuition. Just as I have my duties, you have yours. Wouldn't you be more upset if you had no purpose in life?
But I am.
It is almost time. After the last ritual is complete, the seal of the water will be released and its power will be sought again. The power of the true rune that has been suppressed by the seal will be released as well. And the whereabouts of the flame champion will be identified. Making use of his power could be the only way to save the grasslands. I will leave it to you to make it so, Chris.
Yun.
It was nice to know you, Chris. You are a serious but kind person.
Kind? Yun, it is time.
So it is. Chris, Nash, Fred, and Rico, goodbye to you all. And to my sisters, Yuri and Yumi, it is my time to go.
Yun. Yun. This is not Zexan or Holy Harmonia. The Grasslanders have their own ways. Look how they curse us for cutting trees and burning grass to make way for stone piles. To die by the sword is noble, but to give up your life freely? Not for us to say. Oh, shit. Here we go.
I fully agree with the lady. I'd advise you to stop the ritual. I'll release the seal of the True Water Rune.
You! I saw you not too long ago. I told you I knew where the village was. Disgraceful intruders! You defile this sacred place! Leave this instant! Why now? Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll do that. And we'll switch these two around. Guard. So the first thing we'll want to do is take out the masked man. So let's go ahead and do the Phoenix rune on the masked man, and then we'll do Earthquake. Then we'll have him then do that. I love when she does this. Oh no, never mind. She's doing Breath of Ice. I thought she was gonna heal because she always heals like right at the beginning of the turn. Whatever. All right, get him to stop chanting, and we'll be golden. Uh-oh, Pale-Gate magic. And it doesn't matter whether or not we win or lose this fight either. I usually try to win. I do my best. Oh shit. Nash is the only last one standing. Oh, you bitch. I usually do a lot better in this fight, but for some reason they were going after Uber instead of the masked man. Okay, good. Okay, well, at least we got rid of the masked man, but yeah, usually I'll win this, but like I said, it doesn't matter. Pity you couldn't keep your mouth shut. Hold it right there. I won't let you go near Yun.
She'll be dead after the ritual anyway. What difference does it make?
Shut up! Oh, brother. The ritual is over. We shouldn't have taken so long. The seal has been released. The true water rune is...
Going with the water seal, I imagine. That's fine. There's another seal left. We'll still manage if we get that one.
Damn. Are they gone? Were they the destructive force Yun warned us about? Yeah, probably. Good morning, milady. After such a hectic day yesterday, I hope you managed to get a good night's sleep. Oh my god, I did the whole Nanami. Good morning! Good morning, Ryu! Alright, so we'll head towards the edge of the village here. As if we're leaving. Nope. Nash hasn't awakened yet. Oh yeah, we probably have to go back to where the ritual area was. My bad. Yep, there he is. Good morning, Chris. You're up with the sun, Nash. Why so early? What's wrong with rising at dawn? Only old folks have to wait until the crowing stops before getting up. I don't know about that. I've heard the opposite. I really don't need more of your sarcasm this morning. I'm always getting chided by women for whatever I do. I'm not out fooling around, you know. I think you make fooling around your business. I love it. Are you off to find the Flame Champion? My, what big ears you have. I guess I really should go. Someone's got to put an end to this. Yun thought it should be me. You're going because someone else thinks it's right? It's more than that. My heart is guiding me now. My sworn enemies will be those who use senseless wars to further themselves. Anyone who massacres innocent lives will answer to me. As captain of the Zexon Knights, no, wait. I shall follow my heart, the heart of Chris Lightfellow, not that of some silver hero figure. But you are a hero. At least you have all the makings of one. That doesn't matter either. All that matters is what needs to be done. Actually, I think we'll just use this episode and we'll actually end chapter 3. Because the next episode would be way too short. I see you're here to see us off. Here's the map to the whereabouts of the Flame Champion. I have no knowledge of what awaits you there. Yun couldn't even foresee this. We can only press on. Thank you so much, Chris. I didn't mean to disrespect you or your rituals earlier. Will you accept our blessing for your journey? I'd welcome it. I'm sure we'll need all the luck we can get to face the path before us. Well then, our greatest appreciation will go with this prayer. So Rico and Fred. Okay, so I will meet you guys outside of the Kuput Forest. Okay, so we're outside of the Kuput Forest and we'll head to the Flame Champion Hideaway. Now there is a treasure boss in here, but we it's an Azatis who becomes a regular enemy later on in the game, and oh my god. She can put silence on your entire party and will do like a top level thunder spell against your party. So yeah, Chris and them are not, if they're not, since they weren't even capable of taking away Uber and the gang, then yeah. And the Masked Bishop and Sarah, then yeah, there's no way in hell that they'd be able to face off against the Azatis. So this is where the Flame Champion lives. Quite gloomy, isn't it? I doubt if he lives here. Only a hermit would set up house here. Okay. And the music in this place. Oh, I love it too. So beautiful and lovely. Like I said, this whole soundtrack is freaking cool. I just love it. Yeah. Like, they put their all into making this. They just put their all into making the soundtrack amazing. And there are just some enemies here that are just like, nah, dude. Not gonna fight a lot of them. So yeah, I'm just having her just go to the location. It's not because it's just like I'm like anxious to end this. No, it's just because there's really not much she can do. Yeah, so we got our asses handed to us in this random battle too. God damn. Yeah, there's no way that. Oh, I better get this. Oh, it's rotted. So we'll get rid of it. And we'll get rid of that. And we'll get rid of that. And we'll get rid of that. And get rid of the mashed potatoes. And the butter cake. Okay. Alrighty. Damn. Don't really have a whole lot of options right now. A dead end? What's this? Wait a minute, Chris! Hey! Where am I? Skibidi-doo-bop. Running towards the end of this place. It looks like something from Suikoden 5. In the big hole in that place where you get that one girl named Erish. Welcome, Chris. But you're the chief of the Chisha village. That is correct. But as the wife of the Flame Champion dude, I welcome you. You are the wife of the Flame Champion. Is he here? Certainly, dear. Let me show you the way. Come. Oh. Yes, Chris. He is the one. Dude, the Flame Champion. My beloved. Okay, so that is the end of Chris's chapter 3. So we'll just end this section here, obviously. Alright, so in the next episode, we are going to start Hugo's chapter 1. Like I said, we're doing this in a certain order. So yeah, you can't pick Chris until much later, again. Until, like, chapter 4. So, if you liked what you've seen, please give me a cheeky little like. And if you haven't done so already, please consider subscribing. That would be dope. And as always, thanks so much for watching. Bye!